Bonjour YouTube, welcome back to our channel. Today we are in Château d'Ecouen, National Museum of Renaissance. So let's discover it together. On you are.
So you have two choices to come to the chateau. One, take a bus. Two, buy something sweet at the boulangerie, which is, by the way, is quite good at the station, train station, and then eat it like Sinan is. I also ate it as well. We got two eclairs. I got chocolate Nutella. Well, Nutella is chocolate. And Sinan got pistachio. He's too shy now. He's afraid to eat in front of you guys.
I'm not sure, I just don't like eating.
He doesn't like eating. Yeah, so you basically walk through the forest a little bit. Eat. It's okay. You look beautiful. You can walk through the forest, okay? And I got him. Or you can take a bus. The chateau is actually closed until 2 p.m. So we'll see. I don't know.
And this is where the guards used to stay. As you can see, there are some holes, small holes. They were just targeting at people if there are any foreign objects or anyone who they don't want to enter the chateau. They just shoot them.
Ecouen was in the 7th century a land dependent on the Abbey of Saint-Denis. It first came into the hands of the Montmorency family at around the year 1000. The family progressively got closer to the Capetian monarchs and eventually gave no less than 6 connétables to France. The old medieval chateau was destroyed in 1538 by the heir to the ancien lineage, Anne de Montmorency. He was born in Chantilly in 1492 and largely owed his prosperity to François d'Angoulême, future François I. In 1538, Anne launched the Ecouen construction, which was to last 17 years. This formidable man of war was also an art enthusiast, a collector, and an informant bibliophile, and an enlightened patron. His marriage to Madeleine de Savoie further increased the extent of his wealth. When he died in 1567, he owned 130 castles, including Chantilly and Fères and Tardenois.
Sinan is annoyed that there is nothing in this hall. Well, they've removed everything because they're preparing for another exhibition. But let's find another place.
Henry II often visited him in Ecouen for endless hunting parties. It is apparently here in the Gallery of Siche Henri II met his famous mistress Diane de Poitiers. Ecouen remained in the hands of the same family until 1632, when Henri II de Montmorency, unfavorable to Richelieu's methods of government, had his head cut off by order of the cardinal. Richelieu attributed Ecouen to Charlotte d'Angoulême, sister of the victim. The line died out in 1696, and the last heiress, the Duchess of Joyeuse, left her castle to André Jules de Bourbon, who much preferred to stay in the neighboring Chantilly. Consequently, certain decorative elements were also transferred from Ecouen to Chantilly. To benefit from a better view of the surroundings, the owner had the east wing of Ecouen demolished in 1787. During the revolution, the chateau was looted and confiscated. It became a meeting place for patriots, then a military prison and a hospital. Napoleon I set up a boarding school here in 1805 for young girls, for the children of Knights of the Legion d'Honneur. By the time of restoration, Louis XVIII gave Ecouen back to Condé, only for Louis Napoleon, future Napoleon III, to reopen the boarding school in 1850. Classes continued in Ecouen until 1962. Eventually, Ecouen was vigorously restored, and since 1977, it houses the collections of the National Museum of the Renaissance.
Now we are just in the side Ottoman, so you can see these ceramics, they're all Ottoman. You can see motifs and it's all flowers and everything. It looks pretty nice actually.
So if you want to visit a chateau that is actually rich and full of artwork and full of, historic artistic pieces, this is a chateau to come to. If you appreciate Renaissance, this is definitely a place to visit. What I love about this chateau is that not only do you see the interiors, the furniture and stuff, but you also see a lot of work made out of wood and leather, which gives the chateau a very nice sense of smell. As you walk from one room to the other, you kind of feel, it feels a little bit like a perfumery in a way, sometimes you feel something that is, you think it's a perfume, but then you think maybe it's something else. And overall, it just feels so beautiful, very interesting, a lot of space, a lot of place to discover, beautiful crystals, beautiful ceramic work, just gorgeous, it's just rich, so you should definitely visit.
So what I like the most is that we started our visit with the chapelle. In chapelle you can see the artwork is so detailed and there's an organ as well, it's just magnificent. To be honest, I wasn't expecting to see ceramic from Ottoman, and Anton just recognized it immediately saying, yeah, it looks like Ottoman, and I wasn't so sure. And then when we check, yes, it's a room covered with ceramic and it's all from Ottoman. We saw stained glasses from Vincennes, Château de Vincennes. Here they have the original one. The one we saw in Vincennes was a copy of it. It's quite interesting.
So thank you so much for joining us for this episode. If you like our content, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And until the next one, au revoir.